Okay.
I obviously did not update that graphic.
Yeah, and that's a part of it is on me too. So last we left off with the picks. We picked the first round of the college football playoff games, and many of the bowl games. Nick was in first place by 8 games over me and 10 games over Travis. I have not calculated the picks for those bowl games yet, so we'll have an update next week. We'll loop these all in together, and we'll see where we're all at.
I got a feeling I dropped a fat turd on those.
Yeah, probably me too. So this week, with not very many college football games left, we're going to do the NFL Wildcard weekend games. We'll pick the 2 college football playoff games, and then we'll get a Michigan State basketball. That line came out, so we've got that. So first game, we're going with Chargers -3 at the Texans.
Yeah, I got the Chargers. I don't like the way the Texans have been playing lately.
Yeah, the Texans are kind of not good. So I'm going to go Chargers.
I am going with the Chargers too. I hate to say it, but Harbaugh has done a nice job there, and I'm with you, Trev. I do not like the way the Texans have been playing. C.J. Stroud doesn't look like the quarterback that he was last year or early this season. Next game, Steelers at Ravens. The Ravens are favored by 9.5.
I'm going to take the Steelers, but I think the Ravens are going to win the game.
I think it's a classic first division or wild card round. Ravens just blow out the Steelers. So I'm going to go Ravens.
I'm leaning with you, Nick. I talk about another team I don't think is playing very well. Steelers. I think their defense is good, but it's not great, and I think Lamar's having the best season of his career. So I like the Ravens there. Heading over to the AFC, staying in the AFC, I should say. Broncos traveling to Buffalo to take on the Bills Mafia. Bills are -8.5.
I'm riding with the Mafia.
Yeah, same. Joshy and the Mafia.
Yeah, I hate that I'm picking all favorites so far, and 8.5 is a big number, but I like what the Broncos are doing, but I think the Bills offense is going to be a little too much in that one, especially on the road. All right, first NFC game here. The awful Cheeseheads from Green Bay, the Packers, are traveling to the city of brotherly love to take on the Philadelphia Eagles, the 2 seed in the NFC. Eagles are -4.5.
Yeah, Philly turns the Packers into cheese steaks.
Okay, I like that. But you know what? I'm going to go the Packers. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is going to play.
I saw that he was wearing a helmet at practice today, which is probably a good sign for Philly fans. I am going to ride with Nikki on this one. I think the Packers could surprise some people in this game. Maybe keep it within a field goal. Maybe even win. I don't know. Okay, staying in the NFC, the 6th seed Washington Commanders and rookie sensation Jaden Daniels will travel to Tampa to take on a resurgent Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are favored by 3 in that one at home.
I got Washington winning the game.
Ooh. I feel bad. I feel like I keep picking the favorites too, but I really like the Bake Show and the Bucks.
I like the way Baker's playing too. I just think the Bucks are a product of being in the worst division in football. I don't love picking a rookie quarterback in the playoffs, but I think the Commanders can get the job done here. I'm going to go with the Commanders. Side with this. Okay. The Purple People Eaters, the Minnesota Vikings, will travel to Los Angeles to take on Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams. Been playing very good football, finally healthy. The Vikings are road favorites here, -1.
I'm very tempted to take the Rams, but I'm not going to do it. I'll go with the Vikings.
Rams, I think, are going to beat the Vikings substantially.
I am siding with Nikki there, too. I'm taking the Rams. Okay, over to the college game. Number 7, Notre Dame takes on the Penn State Nittany Lions. Notre Dame is the 7th seed. Penn State is the 6th seed. Notre Dame favored here by 1.5.
Pass.
Nuclear bomb.
Yeah, no, I'll take Notre Dame. I think that they're more prepared, and I'm not going to side with James Franklin.
You know, I hate James Franklin, but I'm choosing Penn State.
Wow. Wow. I will not be picking James Franklin. I will be going with the Fighting Irish. Friday night, the Ohio State Buckeyes, the 8th seed, will take on the 5th seeded Texas Longhorns. Ohio State looks like they're probably the best team in the country right now. Favored by 5.5 over the Longhorns.
Yeah, I think this one's a close one. Texas has some problems in the third quarter, and I think that catches up with them in this game, and Ohio State hangs on by a touchdown. Buckeyes.
Yeah, Texas did not really look like they wanted to win that game against Arizona State. I think they wanted to be on vacation, so I'm going to go Buckeyes.
Yeah, Texas just they're not great at closing out games. I think Trav, I think you got the right idea. A couple of mistakes in the third quarter. Then Ohio State pulls away. Ohio State just beating the crap out of everybody right now too. Feels like the offense is really clicking, so I'm going to go with the Buckeyes. Okay, the big one tomorrow night in East Lansing at the Breslin Center, the house that Izzo built. The MSU Spartans will host the Washington Huskies. MSU favored by 13.5.
Yeah, I think Spartans cover that. I have no faith in Washington.
Give a score.
You want to score?
Yeah.
I will. Let's say. Well, let's see. He says 13.5. Let's say 74-60. Sure. I don't know.
All right.
78-62. Spartans give Danny Sprinkle an ice cream sundae.
Yeah, I'm going to go 82-67. Michigan State as well. Yeah, it's going to be a
You say 82?
yeah, 82-67. I think the Spartans are going to put up some points. At home against a conference team coming off a nice win. Thursday night, students will be back. I think that'll be a good night at the Breslin for Izzo and the boys. I think they'll put one on them. Take care
From
of business.
Rama to the Breslin.
That's right. Doesn't get much better. Prime time at the Bres.
Classic.
Well, that will do it for episode 48. Sorry. Coming up on the 50th episode. Maybe do something a little special for that one. But, of course, thanks to Nikki and Trav. And as always, check us out on YouTube. Click the like button, subscribe. You know the drill. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever else you get your podcasts, Amazon, whatever it may be. And as always, check out the other podcasts on the College Huddle site. Trav was just on the OHIO podcast, which is the Ohio State representative for the College Huddle, talking about the previewing that basketball game. And they do a nice job over there. And Trav, you did well yourself. But that'll do it for us tonight. And we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully 2 wins for Michigan State, 2 conference wins. We'll have to talk about then. But until then, go green.
Go Boys.